Hello, so in this video we're looking at this question which says solve in the interval of minus 180 to positive 180 the equation cos squared theta equals 2 cos 2 theta. So the first thing to notice here is that this cos 2 theta bit can be expanded using the double angle formula, and we somehow need to get that something, some trig function equals some value, some integer value, so that we can solve it. So what I've done here is write out the three forms of the double angle formula for cosine. And you've got three options. So when you expand this, it's up to you which of these you use. Personally, I'd probably think I've already got cos squared theta on the left, so I may as well just use this one here, which also has cos squared theta. Then I don't have to worry about bringing in any signs or anything. We're just going to make it a bit more complicated. So, to put that into practice, we can write our cos squared theta on the left equals two sets, and then instead of this bit here, we're going to write all of this. So two sets of 2 cos squared theta minus 1. Then we can expand that. So we're going to have, here we're going to have 4 cos squared theta and minus 2. Then I can take these over to the left, or wait, we can do that. So we can have minus 3 cos squared theta equals minus 2, which really means that cos squared theta equals 2/3, because we can divide both sides by minus 3. And then to find out what cos theta equals, all we have to do is take the positive and negative of root 2/3. And that's it. So now we found cos theta. We can plug that into our calculator. And we're going to end up with like two sets of solutions. So we can think of this on a graph if you want. Because what's really happening on a graph is we're saying that our cos theta function that I've drawn here is at some points equal to positive root 2/3, sometimes negative root 2/3. So positive root 2/3 is around about up here. So I can draw a line along here, and basically this is a solution and this is a solution. Negative root 2/3 can be down here somewhere. My diagram is not particularly to scale, so don't worry too much about it. Now we'll get these two solutions. So to find out what those are exactly, we're going to plug those into the calculator. So we do inverse cosine of the positive root 2/3, and that gives 35.26. That's probably this one here, 35.26. Which means that there's one over here, because cosine is symmetrical across the y-axis. This one will be minus 35.26. And then for these two solutions, which remember are the solutions to when it's negative root 2/3, we now go back to the calculator and we put inverse cos of negative root 2/3, and that gives me 144.74 for this one. I'll get rid of that. So over here it would just be negative 144.74. And that's it. These are our four solutions to the equation. So in the exam, I'll probably write out that theta equals these four things. But effectively, this is the answer. So yeah, that's it really. Key things here to notice were that we had a cos 2 theta, so we have to apply the double angle formula. Then we just plug it in, simplify it down, end up with this, and we have to remember that we're going to get positive and negative solutions. So obviously there are other methods to do it. You don't have to use a graph method like this, but this is one that I like to do, and you can really kind of see where all these solutions are. But anyway, if you have any questions about any of that, then let us know down in the FAQ, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.